Have you ever wondered why some products just seem to fly off the shelves while others just disappear? Well, I'll tell you, it's not luck. The most successful companies in the world are all following a strategic recipe, a kind of formula for success that we're going to break down right now. Just think for a second about your absolute favorite brand. What is it about them? The product itself, what it costs, where you buy it. What is it that keeps you coming back for more? How did they hook you? You know, it can feel like magic, can it? But it's not. It's actually a really carefully crafted plan. Every single successful marketing program is built on this foundational recipe, blending just the right ingredients to create something that customers, well, they just can't resist. And that recipe, it has a name. It's called the marketing mix. At its heart, it's the strategic blending of four core elements: product, price, place, and promotion. Just think of these as the four main dials on a control board that a marketer gets to tune to create the absolute perfect offering for their audience. So let's crack open this cookbook and really get to know each of these four core ingredients. We're going to see how they all work together to build a marketing program that's truly powerful. This gives us a fantastic bird's eye view. And what you'll notice is that each P isn't just one decision. No, it's an entire category of choices. Take product. It's not just the physical thing, it's a design, the brand, the service that comes with it. Or price. That's about your whole strategy, your discounts. We're going to dig into each one of these. Okay, first up, product. And I gotta tell you, this is about so much more than just the physical item you can hold in your hand. It's about the entire experience, all the benefits a customer gets. This quote right here absolutely nails it. The product isn't the thing, it's the total package of benefits. When you buy a luxury car, you're not just buying a machine to get from point A to point B. You're buying the feeling of performance, the prestige of the logo, the comfort of the seats, the whole package. Okay, let's really unpack this diagram because it's such a powerful idea. Right at the very center, you've got the core benefit. That's the fundamental problem you're solving. If you buy a drill, the core benefit is the hole you need to make. The next layer out is the actual physical thing, the generic product. But we all expect more, right? That brings us to the expected product. You expect a hotel room to be clean. The real magic, though, the place where brands win, is in that final outer layer, the augmented product. This is where they add things like an incredible warranty or amazing customer service to really blow you away and stand out from the crowd. And of course, these products don't just appear out of thin air. Bringing them to life follows a really clear process. Companies start by spotting an opportunity. Then they design and test the product, launch it, and finally, they manage it throughout its entire life. Next up, ingredient number 2, price. Now, this one is absolutely crucial because it's the only P that actually brings money into the business. It's the moment all that value you've created turns into revenue. And when it comes to pricing, there are two classic strategies you see all the time. On one side, you've got skim pricing. Think about Apple launching a brand new iPhone. They start with a really high price to capture all those early adopters who are willing to pay a premium. That's skimming the cream off the top. On the other side is penetration pricing, which is the exact opposite. You start with a low price to grab as much market share as you can as fast as you can. Think of a new streaming service with a super cheap introductory offer. Which one is right? Well, it totally depends on your goals. Our third ingredient is place. And really, this is just about distribution. How does your product actually get from your company into the hands of your customer? It's about being in the right place at the right time. Now, here's a really crucial point about place that a lot of people miss. The journey from the factory to you involves a ton of essential jobs, like all the ones listed here: logistics, service, storing inventory, the works. Now, a company can decide to sell directly to you online and cut out the retail store. But here's the thing. They can't eliminate the tasks that store was doing. Someone still has to do that work. You can get rid of the middleman, but you can't get rid of their job. And that brings us to our final core ingredient, promotion. This is the whole shebang. It covers every single way a company communicates with its customers. We're talking advertising, social media, PR, all of it. This is how you tell your product story. And if you're ever planning a campaign, this framework, the 6 M's, is an absolute lifesaver. It just walks you through all the essential questions you have to answer. You start with market. Who are we even trying to talk to? Then mission. What are we trying to accomplish? Message. What are we actually going to say?
Going through these steps makes sure your communication is strategic and not just random noise.
When you're promoting your product, you face another big choice. Do you push or do you pull? A push strategy is all about focusing on the retailers. You're trying to persuade them, maybe with a special discount, to stock your product and push it to customers. A pull strategy is the opposite. You focus all your marketing on the end consumer, creating so much demand that people walk into stores asking for your product, effectively pulling it through the channel. So we have our ingredients. We've got our product, price, place, and promotion. But just having flour, eggs, and sugar doesn't make you a baker, right? It's all about the technique. It's about how you combine them into a final dish that's coherent and, well, delicious. A really great marketing mix has these three key qualities. First, it has to be consistent. The pieces can't contradict each other. You wouldn't sell a Rolex at a dollar store, it just wouldn't make sense. Second, integration. The elements have to work together, in harmony. That high price of the Rolex helps pay for the glossy magazine ads, which are placed in exclusive stores. See? It all fits. And finally, leverage, which means using each element to its absolute best advantage to support the entire strategy.
So we've covered the 4 main ingredients of our recipe, but the recipe changes a little bit when you're not selling a physical product. For businesses that sell services, the menu needs a few special additions. See, because services are intangible, you can't touch them, and they're often produced and consumed at the exact same time, we need to add 3 more P's. First is people, because the employees who deliver the service are a huge part of the product. Then there's process, which is the flow of activities that creates that service experience. And finally, physical evidence, all the tangible clues like the design of an office or an employee's uniform that help make the intangible feel, well, tangible.
So in the end, the marketing mix isn't some rigid step-by-step set of rules. It's more like a chef's pantry. It gives you all the ingredients and the basic framework. The real challenge, and the amazing opportunity, is to combine them in a new, compelling way to create something your customers will truly value. The question is, what masterpiece will you create?